What's up, guys? Let's just wait for the people to wake up a little bit. Let's get this on. Just waiting for people to wake up a little bit. I'm gonna go about a minute before I start the first song here. But hey, today, I guess I might fucking tell it anyways. Today we're doing a bit of an homage stream to Dismember. And what I mean by that is I'm playing a song off of every notable release, and that means the releases that to me are important to the discography. I mean, goddamn, I got the fucking Massive Killing Capacity t-shirt on for this shit. So we got the first demo, all the albums, and the EP that comes after the first album. I excluded the Misanthropic EP because in a way it's kind of not notable, if you know what I mean. It's more like out there. It's kind of like a bonus material in a way. But here we go. It's been 1 minute. I've explained myself. First song, going live. to fucking... Man, maybe I shouldn't have done this drunk. How many? I finished a Kraken. I finished a Kraken. Rum bottle, it's dark rum, fuck shit. So I'm completely out of my mind. I'm on my first drink of whiskey. This is probably my fifth drink of the night. But yeah, what's up with the label fucking... Why is the label duck in the stride, man? What's up with that? You know? That's the only thing I'd be wondering about, but hey... If they're ducking the stride, maybe there's some other labels that are fucking doing it better. You never know what this shit. But yeah, that was the demo, the 1989. That would have been actually the guitarist, the initial guitarist, Robert Sennebeck, on actually guitar and vocals back then. I think he might have been playing bass on that one. And, yeah. But he did the vocals, and then later, when... the whole Carnage thing split up, they hired the fucking guy, Mari Kerki, and we're gonna actually go right into it. Oh yeah, I mean, guys always on vacation. Oh, I've heard that one before. But for me, it was the artist that made my album cover for... What the fuck's going on here? For me, it was the artist that made the album cover finally for my album that's going on now, my 11th album, because, you know, sitting home all day. Talking about school and stuff, and okay, I was like, okay, finish your goddamn college bullshit, and then once it came to summer, you know what he fucking said? I've been busy getting high all day. So you're telling me sitting on your fucking couch on your ass getting stoned is more important than getting work done? I mean, at least when he said that, it was before I even asked, what do you mean is this guy? Is this guy? What do you mean, Lob? Of course it is. Didn't I tell you? I mean, who else called William is gonna comment on my channel? I mean, in the YouTube name. I'm sorry, I'm a little drunk, so I'm kind of like, fucking, what do you mean? You know. But, I'm curious, why don't you upload your music on your channel then? Because... I mean, that's the easiest way to get it out there and get more ears to it. I mean, unless you haven't done jack shit yet, then okay, well, if you don't have anything, then, I mean, if you haven't, fully released anything before, then I understand. It seems like I'm always, like, really attracting people who are into noisecore. I actually have to ask, I'm talking to you, Stride, did you see my video of Kyle from Incantation getting pissed at J-Dog, over the thing with Autopsy? Because if you commented on that, then my bad, I'm a fucking retard who censor people who talk shit on J-Dog, because I fucking love him. I'd handshake his cock if I could. I'm a dog fanboy, self-proclaimed dog fanboy. I mean, he kinda is a role model for me, because he fucking got me into a lot of shit. I mean, I fucking love Nunslaughter, because his fucking channel. Oh, well, I have fucking no clue. Not even a single fucking clue. But I posted a couple clips of J-Dog before I pretty much took over the J-Dog Funny Moments channel, because other guy don't post anymore. He's just fucking lacing off, sitting on the couch or whatever the fuck he's doing, playing his guitar. But yeah, it's Cavolt. Okay, only on cassette. Well, if it's Cavolt blackmail, I mean, noisecore. I don't know. I don't know. You might get in a fight with one of them Goat Moon guys if you calling fucking noise core, Cavolt. They might, trust me. I've seen the black metal guys before. I've known them, and they are fucking pussies. They get pissed over everything. But this is not the stream. But yeah, it's a good chat. I just had to get that shit out of the way, get clear knowledge. But yeah, noisecore, I seem to really fall into a lot of people. I mean, the fucking label I'm on, Endogenic Noise Records. I mean, it's literally called Noise in the records. So I kind of have a thing where I kind of just attract people who fucking go on the noise way, I guess. But which is fine by me. I mean, I've done one collaboration on like a harsh noise wall thing with the label on the labor owner on their own artist name, Yuki Noise Wall, and it's good that they don't have a deadline, because the reason why I I might as well just get this out of the way and just say it here, so I don't have to sit and type it, because I'm gonna get drunk as fucking Japanese whiskey here, and that's what's gonna happen. Uh, what's this? It's good that you don't have a deadline, because right now, the only thing I'm really gonna be writing is a song on this guitar, temporarily using this guitar. I think I'm gonna do some. I don't know. I'm thinking of some. I'm tuning it down to C# standard most likely, and doing some really, really heavy shit. But I'm probably gonna use my HM2 replica tone in Bias Effects. Yeah, I know. I'm just saying that I'm gonna be busy with this song now, and I don't really want to record anything else before I get strings on that. Guitar is hanging on the wall there, so it's good you don't have a deadline. Also there, little buddy, you gotta speak English in this chat. No one understands you, bud. But the first two, I believe I've heard Haunted, which is good. The second one, I'm an out-of-loop geezer, complete deer in headlights, dick in the mouth. On that one, honestly, I would have to check it out. I was going to sometimes, but right now, I can literally tell you guys. Okay, shit. One more thing before I get into the first album of Dismember. The only reason I don't know all these fucking bands is because it takes me like fucking a month to check out one band, because I check out the whole discography. I give a band's every album a fair chance before I quit out. You can ask Lop. I went into Virgin Steel and I pretty much gave every, well, with some, with some exceptions, I pretty much gave every, at least, notable album by Virgin Steel a checkout. I checked it out, at least. And I went all up to the House of Atreus Part 2, and House of Atreus Act 2 just sucked nuts. Act 1 was pretty fucking good, I loved it, but then he kind of went to Part 2, and I kind of fell asleep in the first fucking 45 minutes, because it's actually like over now. It's like 2 albums in one album, and I don't fucks with that. It's too long. It's too long. It's 2 sides of 40 minutes of music. You need like 4 LPs to fit that on a fucking, like, I don't need that. But yeah, I do, unfortunately for a lot of you guys, love the new 6 Feet Under. The killing on adrenaline. I don't know. The funny thing is, I went into it with the mindset that this is gonna suck. That's exactly what I said. I said, okay, this is gonna suck. It's gonna be fucking hilarious. I'm just gonna laugh my ass off the entire time, like Nightmares of the Composed. Then I listened to the album and fucking blew my fucking cock out the fucking pants, and then fucking ripped the foreskin right off. It made me Jewish. I mean, I didn't need any more help with that. I already have it in my blood from the World War II. But fuck, it fucked me in the ass and took me right home to Starbucks. I mean, I'm not too happy about the Starbucks. I'm gonna have to file a complaint for Chris Barnes for taking me to Starbucks. Would have preferred if he took me to McCafe. McCafe sends it home on a stretcher, of course. But yeah, I enjoyed it. The name and the link, I don't know. I don't even think it went through if it's a link, because YouTube is stupid. I think your best bet is telling. Oh yeah, you told me the name. I'll just go back to your comment and search it on SoundCloud if I remember after the stream. Otherwise, you're gonna have to remind me. Which, I'll tell you right now, you're gonna have to remind me. I'm drunk as fuck. But, we have to get on with the show. But yeah, but we'll deal with that. Don't worry about that shit. I'll fucking check it out in the future. But, after the demos only, bro, we get into the first album, of course. I don't need to introduce this one, but this one we got Matti on the vocals and all the good guys. This is the original fucking lineup. I told Lop that I can die a happy man because I got to see Dismember live with this original fucking lineup, playing the first 4 albums, which had the original lineup for those albums as well. And I take massive pride in that. I could die tomorrow and be a happy man. I'll die a fucking happy man, especially because of that fucking shit. Like, all the original members are still alive, and they're working together at least. They don't hate each other. That's a miracle, especially for a lot of these bands. Because, I mean, look at Deicide. Where's the Hoffman brothers? They're fucking jacking their cocks off in the woods somewhere. So, anywho, here's Dismembered. Whoa, whoa, whoa! I forgot how fucking quick this song is. How about? Oh, it's still 5 minutes. Oh, shit. But yeah, okay. But yeah. I mean, I know you said you really enjoyed this one. I think you said like almost word for word. Yeah, I really liked this one. But yeah, I think some of the later songs I'm gonna play here. In fact, not this next one and the one after that, but the fourth. Actually, I think you're gonna like the third album as well. That one's people call Massive Killing Capacity like death and roll, but really there's only like one or two songs like that. In my opinion, there's only like one or two songs that are really death and roll. Most of them actually sound like, yeah, this just regular old Dismember. Like, yeah, it's got a little bit of rock and roll attitude, like Autopsy, but apart from that, it's not really, you know, it's not Karka's fucking swan song. Let's call it like that. Like, and it's not Wolverine Blues. You know, it doesn't sound any like those, in my opinion, at least. Fucking, you know, but a Wolverine Blues blows chunks. I mean, that's literally why I didn't check out Clandestine, because I was like, dude, this blows. This other album can't be good. And, you know, kind of isn't, but it's unique. Clandestine is a good album for what it is, but it's nowhere near fucking LG fucking Left Hand Path. Like, you can't even compare the two. It's like, if you like that one more, questionable at best. If you really, really are passionate about death metal. I'm just not saying you fucking can't like it, but Left Hand Path is just objectively better than Clandestine. But we're not talking about Entombed now, are we? Not talking about Grave either. Not Unleashed. Even though there was a tour actually where Dismember is called the Masters of Death. They had a Entombed, Grave, Unleashed, and the other band. Dismember, yeah, there we go. What you believe is the... It sounds like a... Oh, you're typing a fucking lyric there. I was like, that sounds familiar. Yeah, no shit, because I fucking wear the fucking album right now. Yeah, I mean, some metal sites are for, you know, kitty diddlers, you know, people who are into animals and shit like that, you know, they're kind of just... Actually, that would be too cool for them. It's kind of like Clandestine is like the Entombed album for... I mean, I don't want to say posers, but kind of. Kind of. Okay, but there's a lyric in Casket Garden that's really similar to what you put, actually. I know that because I sung that song at the show, and I also did a vocal cover a few years back. But yeah, I not to call them posers, but it's like the kind of crowd where they're gonna be saying like, Symbolic is the best death metal album ever. It's that kind of crowd, and it just isn't. But here we go, and I'm gonna introduce it just like the band does live. Alright, this next one's from the EP with the severed heads. And it's not called Pizza, it's Pieces. I'm really over here zoning out because I'm enjoying myself. But yeah, that song they play every fucking time live. So you if you miss one show, don't worry about missing the fucking live show because any show by Dismember they play Pieces. Pieces is one of their like Hammer Smash Face in a way. It's like imagine they never played Override or the Overture on a set today. Like maybe back in the 90s they could get away with that, but today, good luck. There's gonna be riots. That's like the two songs you can expect to always be on there. Actually, a couple. You can always expect Pieces, Override, Overture, Reborn and Blasphemy, Dreaming in Red, or Dreaming in Red. It's a fucking reference. Yeah, those four is pretty much to be expected. Which, speaking of Reborn and Blasphemy, we're going to the second album. This one's more raw than the first album. It kind of has a little blend of, well, what they did on Pieces, but a lot more... Thank you. I needed that stomach. But it has more like what's it called? They have more reverb here going on in the mix, so it sounds a lot more raw and natural or whatever. I don't know what the fuck I'm trying to say, so here we go. Reborn and Blasphemy, this one they play every fucking show. I mean, without fail, really. Trust me.
Recognizing fame, my only thirst.
mean, we're finally here. But before that, I think I have to specify, just for your safety, that if you do like what you hear, then yeah, you should check it out. But the problem with Pieces is like, kind of the title track is the only really like, track on there, because I have to look to really verify. There's like one of the tracks are actually a re-recording of Soon to Be Dead on the first album, but I believe I Wish You Hell. Yeah, that's an original track. So the original tracks are Pieces, Carnal Tomb. I Wish You Hell, Carnal Tomb. The only the first three songs, and then Soon to Be Dead is a re-recorded song, and Torn Apart is a re-recorded song of the Carnage Dark Recollections. I'm just telling you that so you know what's the deal. But if you want to check it out, it's worth checking out. It's still good, and the re-recording, it actually sounds about the same as as like a Never Flowing Stream, just a little more raw. It's a little more raw. Because the first one, I mean, I don't know, he might have fucked off to somewhere. He might have made like a trio. You never know. I don't know. But I guess if not, then the answer is probably no. I'm just saying. But yeah, you should check it out. I'm not saying you shouldn't, but it's just that a lot of the tracks are re-recordings, but it's a little more brutal and stuff on the EP. But yeah, if you like that Reborn and Blasphemy, there's more where that one comes from. There's more melodic stuff as well, but a lot of the tracks are more brutal and raw and heavy on the second album. Decent, you know what I'm trying to say. At least I think you do. So it's good. It's good. It's great. But actually, I think you should definitely check out more than just the early, because Massive Capability. We're here now. We're here at this guy now. This little fighting guy. This one. You're probably gonna like this one. You're probably gonna like this one. This is where they kind of toned back the heaviness a little bit and actually brought out a lot more melodic elements on a lot of the songs, but also they had a little more rock and roll to them. I don't think it's fully like, it's not the whole, what I said before, but here you go. This one's called Hallucinogenia. Wait, hold on. Whoops. This one's called Hallucinogenia. It's about hallucinating, I assume. Maybe it's about drugs. We love drugs over here, don't we? and just keeps going. That's the one thing. It's like, yeah. Yeah. I would think this is. I mean, dude, it was my favorite album when I got into the band. Like, when I listened to every album on first listen, like, you know, because on first listen I'm very different than after I've listened to every album like 10 times. Let's just say 10 times. After I've listened to every album I like slash love by the band 10 times, I'm a lot more, you know, understanding in which one is the best in my opinion and if it's even a thing. But first listen, this was the best album for me. It just, you know, I loved their death and roll because there's still some songs in there that I left out that are completely just melodic death metal. Just dismembering fucking, you know, fucking pounding up your ass. In fact, Casket Garden is fucking brutal. Impede. There you go. And actually, I figured it out. You know what you gotta do? You gotta be like, in the casket garden, bone white blood red, in the casket garden, even need to eat. There we go. I can actually do Chris Barnes pretty good now. Right now I'm a little too drunk. By the way, I was gonna say that, Stry William. I went to Gorefest's fucking page, and it says that Sinister is a similar band to them. And the first album by Sinister, I believe, is Cross the Sticks, right? If not, whatever. I've heard a song of Cross the Sticks, and they are total fucking brutal death metal. That's just what it is. It's like here's what we see. You know how we have a first generation death metal, right? Sinister, Cross the Sticks, that's first generation brutal death metal. You know, it's got that and the fucking vocals is like you know, like that. So if Gorefest sounds anything like Sinister, yeah, dude, totally it's brutal death metal. But yeah, hails to Impede. You know what's gonna happen, Impede? It's gonna get fucking brutal now again. Yeah. In the casket garden! I know, I just figured it out today. But here, Lop, this is the 4th album. I know you're gonna like this one, because this one's melodic out the ass. This one's melody raving up the ass. Shaq and Scottie Pippen style. This is my favorite song on the album called Death Metal. And actually, this album was a fuck you to the labels. Because the labels was telling Dismember that, oh yeah, guys, you gotta stop doing the whole death metal thing. Death metal is out. You gotta start doing like a grunge album. You gotta tone it down, Bruce. And you know what they said? They said, fuck you. We're gonna keep doing death metal. And that's how we got the album, Death Metal. So, here's a fuck you finger to all the fucking labels that fucks everyone over. Like Roadrunner fucked over Deicide. And here we go. A very, very melodic fucking death metal song called Live for the Fear of Pain. Enjoy, Lop. I know you will. Right on. And that right there, I mean, it's pretty obvious, right? That's the kind of dismember that you hear a lot of in intestine ballism. I think now that I said that, anytime you listen to intestine ballism, just remember live for the fear of pain. Just saying that's where intestine ballism pretty much took a lot of their sounds from. You can probably hear that, like when they do the death metal stuff, like on the first album. Uh, Not the more black metal stuff on the last album. It does have death metal songs that are pretty brutal. Like it's like combining that side of Dismember with brutal death metal, really. But yeah, that's when they threw in a lot more Iron Maiden because that's actually like their favorite bands. David, the guitarist, he quotes that his favorite bands are literally like Iron Maiden, Deep Purple, and his solos are influenced by Richie Blackmore and Dave Murray, and you know the other guys, Janet Gers and Lop. You know what the other guy's called? Adrian, I believe. Right? But yeah, his solos are very influenced by Richie Blackmore, and I actually want to, dude. I don't know, Impede. Out of 10, how drunk are you right now? Tell me, motherfuck. So yeah, I really do hope you enjoy that one, because that album is pretty much like that start to finish. Yeah, Adrian Smith. Thank you, Lop. See, look at this guy. I mean, I can't really call him a genius because he's remembering a name, but I was gonna call you a genius for that, actually. That was my instinct. My instinct was like, look at this guy, he's a genius. But, you know. But yeah, you should, you know, I know you don't understand Swedish, but I'm gonna ask you right now, if I send, actually, anytime they speak Swedish, I believe it's subtitled. Should I send you the Dismember documentary after this? Will you watch it if I send it to you? Because it really delves in. It's actually a documentary that shows them recording the self-titled album that you really like. It's during that era, and they talk also about like the whole like lineup changes and stuff. And actually, that's speaking of, this is where lineup changes, unfortunately. And oh, I was talking to Lopmeister, and Pete is so drunk he doesn't even know he doesn't even know who I'm talking about. And Pete, goddammit. But I think it's called the documentary is called something like, if you type in Dismember documentary, it will show up saying something like death metal and other mental disabilities, something like that. But yeah, I think Lop will probably watch it if I send it. It's you know, a documentary, so it is a little lengthy, but I think you'll enjoy it because there's one scene where David, he talks about like amps. He's like, if an amp has more than like 10 knobs, I'm like, what the fuck is this fucking spaceship? And that just fucking knocks me out every time. Like, an amp with more than 10 knobs, a fucking spaceship. But, I mean, you kind of have to agree, right? Because, I mean, he's, like, a very traditional guy, and they're like, and dude, actually, he was also like, David also says, like, dude, if you can't, like, meet your fans and, like, sign something, you can't even do that for them, because they're the ones, you know, keeping you alive and feeding you on tour and stuff, and you know, feeding you also on off tour by buying your albums and shirts. I mean, fuck you. I mean, who are you to not at least be able to say hi to your fans and, you know, take a photo with them and sign some shit for them? I mean, I think he means in a realistic sense, like, not King Diamond going out in the parking lot and being swarmed by 10,000 people, but, like, at least signing 50 people, you know, or 100, you know, like, meet up with some fans, like, have a, even if it's a, you know, you should at least talk to your fans, you know. Who made who AC/DC? Yeah, you salute to that. But yeah, that's yeah, okay. Well, I don't know when you're taking a break from that, but Let's see. Me too. But here we go. This is a little bit of a 50-50. This one, this album, they got a little more brutal again. It's called Hate Campaign, and the song is also Hate Campaign. But this one has a pretty melodic outro with like a dual guitar solo, where there's like a David battling the other guy who was the lead guitarist in the band at the time, and they're just ducking it off, ducking a dog, and just playing some leads, trading off with each other. And this is my favorite song on Hate Campaign. So here we go. It gets a little more brutal here with a couple songs. In fact, I think the last 4 songs are pretty fucking brutal. So strap yourself in, because we're getting some brutality. Again, I said it. It's a like 2 minute fucking shred battle, except the last note is kind of just like sitting on it, on that note. But yeah, I'm gonna have to do a little quickie here, a little bit of a quickie pissy actually. So I'm just gonna do this. I'm just gonna put on a little funny clip here. Let's see. What's a funny little clip? Do I have any funny clips? How long is this? God damn it. J-Dog, be long. Okay, here you go. 40-second J-Dog clip. Piss break.
And so I said, dude, don't fucking pull any shit out. I'm going to be printing flyers, everything. The club is going to be printing posters on their dime, advertising the fuck out. I don't want no logo on there. Oh, right, man, my fucking dog died. Well, you're in, homeboy. I don't know what to fucking tell you. Don't make me look like a goddamn ass. So I don't want any of that bullshit. I mean, if you ain't there playing, it's for 2 reasons that you get a pass. Dead, in jail. And I better have proof of that goddamn in jail. I better see you a photo behind bars fucking getting raped in the ass by goddamn fucking Bubba. Come on, what's your shirt? You know what to do. But I got my skin ass in the morning. Later, goddamn it.
Right. Told you guys I wouldn't be fucking any shorter. See? 40 seconds. All I need, goddammit. Whew. Oh, guys. But yeah, that was probably the most melodic we're gonna get for the... I don't know, actually. I think the self-titled track probably will be a little melodic. So, don't get too sad now, Lop, because we're gonna have a little melody. But this next one, I'm sorry, Lopmeister, this next one is gonna be the most heavy... Actually, one of them. This one's the second heaviest Dismember song. So this is the second most heaviest, second most brutalist, most metal to the bone Dismember song. Like, you will be impressed of how heavy Dismember got in this song. So I'd be inclined to say it. This song is as heavy as the Tish. Sorry, guys, it just is. And the heaviest song on the album that I didn't, play, called Children of the Cross. Pshish! To me, that one sends Tish home on a stretcher. I'm sorry, it sends Tish home on a stretcher in terms of heaviness, because it actually, the way it's written comes off as heavy. But this one is a pounder, so prepare to be pounded in the ass. Oh, wait. What the fuck happened there? He wanted to play again. He was excited. But yeah. Dude, mid-pace is brutal. I think the J-Dog thing is fucking... You know what I'm saying? His, like, mind when it comes to brutality is kind of twisted, because, like, okay, how, like, the Tish, some of their songs are fucking slow as balls. Some of them are as slow as Autopsy songs. Okay? Again, fast does not mean brutal. If anything, the faster, you tend to lose brutality, unless you're Nile, because, you know, Nile can fucking... I mean, dude, Nile could make a fucking pop song sound brutal. And I'm not even kidding, they probably could. Holy fuck! That must have been like a Harley Davidson with like cams. That was a full-on fucking V8 motorcycle. You know? Fuck, dudes, this is just coke now. But yeah, that. It doesn't get much more. In fact, Children of the Cross, I'm pretty sure is... It's about the same speed, but it does get a little... It does feel slower, and it's just... You know? You know, that fucking pounding heaviness. Again, that is an example of true brutality right there. That sends a lot of Tish home on the stretcher. In fact, that track is heavier than most of the tracks on the first 3 Cannibal Corpse songs, albums. In fact, I mean, Hammer Smash Face is not as brutal as that one. You know, that's for sure. Actually, I think Necropedophile is the only song that even adds up, in my opinion, because I have a very true stance on brutality. The Swedish Viking blood is just coursing through the veins of David in that fucking song. And actually, I think he recorded the bass on that album, so they didn't have a bassist for this album, but they had the bassist after this. But actually, I think it's after this that they don't get a bassist. I need to get my other Coke. Don't worry, I just don't have rum. I have whiskey. There we go. Some more Cuba Cola. Yeah. And, I know you said you probably enjoy Hammer Smash Face too, but that's not even fucking important, because either way, Dismember's more brutal, and if you enjoyed that track at all, then you're in. You're in on the brutality. In fact, if you enjoy that song, you're more brutal than J-Dog, because he doesn't admit it. He's too afraid to admit that slower songs can be more brutal than the whole fucking... Like, again, brutal and heavy, that's literally... Okay, brutal doesn't make fast. Fast doesn't make brutal. Slow and chuggy makes brutal. That's what it is. It's like the, you know, but you know they don't need that they don't need the guttural vocals to be brutal. They don't need that. They just need to fucking show up, essentially, because Dismember knows how to write a fucking brutal song without fucking sacrificing all the songwriting and catchiness. You know, I still hear the down down da 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 da. In fact, the more catchy a song is, the more brutal it's probably gonna be if it's like one of these, like that one I just played. But here we go. Lotmeister, I would recommend you check this album out. I told you about it before. I think you just didn't check it out because we actually ended up checking out the self-titled. I don't remember if you did, but this is their fastest album. This is the fastest Dismember album. It's called The God That Never Was. It does have some slower songs, but the fast songs on this is the fastest they've ever been. The drummer, Fred, really outdid himself on this fucking album. But the song is a fucking, absolutely fucking fast motherfucks. This one's as fast as a bullet train, and it's under 2 minutes, so it might as well be a fucking... It might as well be a fucking grindcore song by Dismember, this one. And I think you, Lop, will agree when you hear this one. Here we go. This song is called Never forget, never forgive. God damn it! I couldn't even mix my fucking drink. But yeah, it's that's why I think I need to educate on you on that as well. Fast and extreme is a extreme doesn't even equate to brutality. That's a thing a lot of people get. I mean, actually, I don't think a lot of people get wrong. I think just something that you need to educate yourself on. It's more fast than extreme, but extreme actually sacrifices a lot of brutality. Uh, it's more extreme, which I understand how you could confuse that as being more brutal, but more extreme does not mean more brutal. It actually means the opposite, because brutal is a completely different thing. Brutal is slow and heavy. That's essentially what it means. You know, the more guttural, or whatever, the more chuggy it is, like because that's what brutal is. That's why a lot of the most brutal death metal isn't Brodekin. It's more like the slow brutal death metal that's the most brutal. That's why slam is like so kind of slow and chuggy. And that's actually why I think Incantation's debut album smokes Tish, because even though it is faster than most of Tish, I mean, some of the later, like, for example, the song on Vanquish and Vengeance that is slow as hell, well, the couple songs there's more than one, but, like, the slow Incantation songs, try telling me that's not more brutal than the Tish. J-Dog might try, but J-Dog's a little dum-dum, J-Dog is a dum-dum. He's got all the, what was it called? He's got all the testosterone. What the fuck is it called? It starts with a T, I'm pretty sure. I know a lot will know it. I just forget the term because I don't care about this shit. It's the drug that bodybuilders take. Fuck is it called again? I know a lot will know. It's not testosterone. That's just your male equivalent, whatever the fuck you call it. Dog's got a lot of that one, though. The one I'm talking about. Steroids! Okay, I got it before you. Got it before you typed it. At least on my end, I got it before you. So, there we go. Steroids. He's got a lot of steroids in here, Steroids mess with this one, and they mess with these. They mess with your eyes. What do you think he had to get LASIK? Because steroids and getting all that pump in the muscle, it fucks with your eyesight. Yeah. He's got so much steroids pumped in his head that he forgot that slow equals brutal. That's why I just want to get this across so you understand. When we're talking brutal and heavy, the more guttural and lower the vocals, and the more chuggy and groovy and slow-ish, or really slow, the riffs are, the more heavy and brutal it is. It doesn't equal. The more higher the screams are, the more extreme it is. For example, Suffocation isn't extreme. I mean, it's an extreme metal band, but compared to Sarcophago, they're not an extreme band. In the sense that Sarcophago, they have the yeah, all that. But that's not what brutal means. It doesn't mean high pitch. That's extreme. That's a different fucking word. That's what I'm trying to help you with. I'm trying to help you. I'm helping you. I'm giving you a hand so you understand. Because I've been into this, like, I got into Slayer at like 6 years old. So, in Slayer, that's a good example. That's more extreme. That's not brutal. Slayer isn't brutal. They're not brutal. They're heavy. They're pretty heavy. But they're not brutal. They're extreme. The higher you get in the register of screams, the more black metal you get, the more distance you get from brutal. Brutal doesn't exist in black metal. Unless you're mixing black metal with brutal death metal riffing or drums. For example, I'll say it, Cradle of Filth, the first album, is brutal. Why? They have they have like a brutal death metal drum going on. The drumming? The drumming is like brutal death metal drumming. Like with the blasting and all that shit. Yeah, it's essentially the more chuggy, like chug, 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 that stuff. That's what brutal is. Extreme, that's more like the fucking super fast grindcore blast. So the more it sounds like grindcore, the more it's less brutal and more extreme. Yeah. So but some of the, if you can tell the difference between, let's say like this, the blasting in brutal death metal is obviously different from the blasting in black metal or grindcore. Grindcore and black metal has more similar blasting. It's kind of like here and yeah. It's just that it's a complete fucking shit fest. That's why I have to explain it, because trust me, it took me a while. But yeah. Sup there, Lord Elgor, you're kind of showing up in the middle of a conversation here. But yeah, that was the extremity, in the sense. Oh, dude, I almost clicked leave studio. I wouldn't want to do that. Yeah, I'm just helping. Again, I'm not trying to knock you and say you're fucking, not entitled to your own opinion. But I'm just trying to help you, because most people's definition of what's brutal and what's extreme is that, like, the faster and more high screams it is the more extreme it is. And extreme is kind of separated from brutality, because brutality is more the whole chugging along thing, like the suffocation, essentially. The more it sounds like the less it sounds like suffocation, and the more it sounds like, I don't know, high BPM blasting. Like, even Nihil is a good example. They mix the extremity with the brutality, but their slowest songs are their most brutal. Like, I forget, but there's one that's like dun 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 dun. Oh, the Aura of Dagon. The Aura of Dagon. You know that one on the Those Are the Gods to Test? That's a brutal song, because it's like this. It's like this, Yeah, you get it. So like the slower, groovy shit, that's more brutal. So in that sense, I wouldn't call Walk brutal, but is Slaughter like a slow, groovy song? I haven't heard that one. But a lot of Pantera would clarify as a little brutal. It's more extreme, because Phil's vocals are more of a high scream than a low, you know what I'm saying? In fact, I think Phil should do like either a grindcore band or like a black metal band. In fact, I'm pretty sure he has. That's how crazy it is. I think if I seeked out Phil Anselmo's like black metal project, I'm pretty sure he did one. He would kill it. He would kill it in a black metal band, because his high screams are perfect. You can hear that on a lot of albums. Okay, yeah, oh yeah. Don't get me wrong. I forget about that a lot, but yeah. See, it makes sense. I'm just saying, it's no surprise they had Seth Putnam on the Great Southern Trendkill on that song, because Phil is such a fucking, you know, grindcore lover. You know, he loves the underground shit. And actually, today, like literally today, my boyfriend Nick, he saw Pantera live opening for Metallica. And you know what the funny thing is? Metallica played "Where's Your Crown King Nothing," and guess what song they didn't play? They didn't play "Enter Sandman." I was gonna laugh, but the rest of the set list had like creeping Daft Master puppets, so he still got a good bit of, you know, awesome tracks. But he got King Nothing instead of Enter Sandman. I just think that's fucking hilarious. But yeah, thank you guys. It's gonna be 2 more songs actually, because I think I'm gonna end it with a speciality. Ugh. I don't know. Actually, I'm asking you guys right now, should the Grind end the Dismember stream with his own song? Because I think that would be a good outro, and let's just say I kind of haven't listened to my new singles in a little while. Does it sound like a good idea? I think it sounds like it. Yeah, MP's in. So, second last song is the self-titled Dismember album, just called Dismember. Oh no, I'm playing Violate, because I just wanna listen to that one. But how about this then, Lop? How about this? Hold on. How do you even do a Paul? I literally don't. Okay. I will rely on Lop and Impede for this. Should I do Violate and then Demon Seed after that, and then end it? That means you get 2 grind tracks for the price of 1. I just need a yes from 2 people here. While I load up the track here, the fucking last song. I got a yes from Impede. That means you get 2 Skaroonies. 2 for 1, boom. Exactly. Impede gets it. And even fucking the third one. So here we go. The third last song, but the last Dismember song. I mean, obviously I fucking love Dismember. I need more t-shirts. I need this album on a t-shirt. I need every album on a t-shirt, in fact. I don't care if it's a bootleg or whatever. So, there we go. Let's cheers on this one. Cheers to Impede and everyone. And here's the last song. Lopmeister, I'm gonna say this very clearly so you can scrabble Rooney it. This one is called No Honor in Death.
Battlefield, locked in eternal conflict, neither side, never to yield. The blood's on side, living from the flesh and bone. Across the scenery, the same of mass destruction. Corpses, you meant to be a waste. Blood eternal embrace. We make justice in the dead. Sky warriors, covering the healing walls. Enemies knocking out my hatred. Our humanity dead. No glory in blood. No honor in death. The revolt of the plague is the nameless grave. There goes the battle, forever and on in the soul. So redeemers, all day destruction.
Damn, actually, I just realized how fucking, but it's kind of like that album. I love that it's so raw. No, fuck that. I recall my, well, those things in the quotations. That's 100% raw, and you know why? Because they went back and recorded that on a tape motherfucking recording. They went back and recorded it raw, like old school. They recorded it on a fucking tape, and that's why you get the fucking human sound in every fucking instrument, and it doesn't sound like the drums are triggered. It just sounds fucking real. It sounds so fucking, real. That's the best way I can describe it. I think I might be approaching level 5, actually. And Lop knows what level 5 is. I'm gonna need to drink 2 liters of water tonight. But I got at least one more drink in me after this one. Before I need 2 liters of water. So, just make sure to make... No, I'm not going to level 6. Holy fuck, dude. Dude, actually, I don't know. I fucking lost count at 4, so... No, actually, I lose count at 2. Because after 2, you get to 3 and 4. I don't know how to count that much, So, actually, I think I might actually be close to a level 6.5. Because we have a discussion. We had a discussion here. And, level 8 is Leahy drunk, which is unrealistic. Because that's like, you're passing out and throwing up on yourself. Okay, that's level 8. Level 9, you need immediate fucking hospital fucking attention. And level 10, you're... Capiche, you're dead. You just snooze. Bye-bye. Good night. There you go, a little deer in headlights dick in a mouth. So, yeah, 8 is a unrealistic level because that's when you're throwing up on yourself and drowning yourself in puke and passing out drunk. So that's why I think I'm actually a 6.5. But I need some, as Lob says, 2-liter J. I mean, that's a... I think that the only thing for me is he's a cool guy, but he talks about a lot of shit I couldn't give less of a fuck about, He's talking about, like, he's a lot more interested in politics than I am, for sure. Definitely. Definitely a lot more interested. Like, 100 times more interested than me. Oh, yeah, I fucking... But actually... That's level 10 drunk then. Because level 10 drunk, I just stated it. Level 9, you need hospital attention. And level 10, that's when you die. You don't die at level 8. Level 8 is you're throwing up and passing out, but you're still alive the next day. So, he was actually a level 10 Mavk. And you know what? There. 5 seconds of silence for Bonzo, for John Bonham. I mean, come on. If anyone deserves it, it's him. But here we go. The second last track. But first, Suicide Grind track, just to end it off with a palate cleanser from all the brutality, with even more brutality, because this is hardcore punk influenced. What is it? Actually, I don't know. This is like hardcore punk influenced death metal. So, enjoy. Violate.
Next time you need a fucking DIY home tip involving poop, you know who to call. Call Mike Miley. I'll fix all your shitty problems.
Alright, you crazy motherfucker! Give it up for Mike Miley! Let me introduce you to a crazy motherfucker I know. It's a legend, a myth, a man to be reckoned with. Cause if you fuck with him, then you gotta be fucking up. Go! That's just the rules of the motherfucking game. My leg is the name, and you don't gotta call for it, no shit. See if I do something for him, and you want you to blow all the game. Literally motherfucking shit by for inspection. Cause when it turns is the man for the fucking down. It's not afraid to say your gun. My fighting, it's not afraid rain, you're down. My fighting, see me for shelter and hide. My fighting, from the city in a bed, running wild. My fighting, it's not a free zone with a good enough heart. My fighting, it's the same wicked rule I'm trying to see. My fighting, ain't nothing else all on board for him. My fighting, rest me in this bathroom with my own life. Making it through it, and nothing into the weekend. It's just a day on morning and not year. On the day ain't not to show just cancer is just a day. We're still entering for it, something why? It's not afraid to take all into your wall. My fighting, it's in my full grab for you in his pocket. My fighting, see you later get all of your fucking walls. My fighting, unless you want your own unbelieved. My fighting, what's how you gonna sway with his neighbor's accent? My fighting, and put him back into it with a fucking cage. My fighting, see him into the hamster soup. My fighting, if you don't want to get a for violation. It's a dungeon, my violence is a pain. And it's hunger as the death before it good. Somewhere there, for your radius, to be violent, yet the good. As he went down for your needs.
It's like I tried to tell you before. You ain't got no cold brown juice up in this here car. And you was gonna have to do something for me. And you wants to get it the blows cold again.
And man, Nevermore, you came in late. But hey, guys, how's about this? I got a third business offer. I'm gonna regret this because people are gonna keep coming in. I'm gonna keep just playing and playing. Okay, but this is the final offer because they came in late, and they're a homie of the fucking, this community. Should we play another song on top of Demon Seed? Just to be kind. Because Nevermore, you kind of came in after all the fucking partying. I mean, I'm on my last drink here. I'm going to be fucking, I don't know, fucking puking, passing out, dying. I don't know where I'm going after this. I'm probably going outside. Who knows? I might be fucking stumbling into a fucking bear somewhere in the woods. But, we were ending the stream by playing the Grind's originals, so my songs. So, we can end by also playing my favorites. What do you mean, Grind? What's your favorite? Glad you asked. Probably didn't. I know I'm playing Lop's favorite first, which is Demon Seed. But if I have it, which I'm pretty sure I do, I know Impede is very pumped. Shit, do I not have it? I mean, I'll just download it in the worst case scenario. Actually, Lop, you need to re-clarify. Is your favorite, which one's actually your favorite on my new album? Is it actually, Demon Seed, or is it, the other one? What the fuck is it called? You know what I'm talking about. Scratched. Clarify. Speak to me, boy. Because, yeah, you know what? Impede. Thank you. Go take a pee break and I'll go download Ouija. Because that's my favorite song. It's death metal, Morbid Angel worship, and Morbid Angel's literally what got me saying, fuck you, God, and fuck you, deathcore. Because that's my favorite song. Because it's really pays a complete homage to the spiritual side of my brain and the Morbid Angel loving side of my brain at the same time. And again, Morbid Angel's formula is also spiritual. So while he's go rock a piss, and I'll download my song in the meantime, because I don't have the song on video. I need the video to play it on the stream, really. That's just what it is. Ouija. Which is okay. So you rock your goddamn piss. Don't worry about all that. It's probably for the better anyway, so you don't piss yourself listening to Suicide Grind. I think it would happen, though. But yeah, I'm doing this just to be nice, because Nevermore came in late. You know, I don't want to fucking leave them in the fucking dust, so we're playing 2 songs to end off the stream by Suicide Grind. We're playing Lotmeister's probably fave. Actually, let's see. Yeah, sure, okay. Well, I just thought you loved... I just thought Scratched was your favorite, but I think it's probably a tie between those 3. I think Scratched, Skinwalker, and that. And Demon Seed is probably... Yeah, I think those 3 are your favorites. Because there's no way Scratched isn't there, especially the way you talked about it, and how you fucking love it, and you fucking love the guitar solo. I think you said that word for word. But yeah, I just need to... Yeah, shit. That's essentially what my albums are. They're face melters. So, there we go. I got it in there. Fuck yeah. So, this now second last one, because we changed schedule. And no worries. It's okay if you come in late. I'm a Swedish math, so that's why I stream at hours that you guys are working all the time, most of the time. But, I mean, Even if it wasn't a work day, you're just out with the family, it's okay. Don't worry, you don't need to visit a stream. I appreciate anyone who shows up at all. Anyone who supports me in any way possible doesn't even have to leave a comment. If you so as much press a like on my song when I upload it or a video and don't even comment, just fucking, you're a homie. That's essentially how it is. Any support I get from anyone is very appreciated. So, hey, I salute you for even taking your time to stop by, even if it's late in the stream. That's why I'm playing another goddamn song. To pay tribute to you guys, because you fucking... You guys are the suicidal grind capital. So yeah, here we go. Lopmeister's most likely favorite, Demon Side. does. And I actually agree with Nevermore there. Again, I'll say it. This is my best album. I'm still fucking mind blown that what I wrote came out like that. But yeah, what happened is I was possessed by demons to write some of the best album material I ever wrote. But that is off the same album as this last track. That one is from Paranormal Mind, a very paranormal themed album. And it takes on a new genre for just about every track. Same for Forbidden Mind as well. Because I write just whatever I feel like. So, bro, do you see this? You see this little name around here? What do you think that says? Impede? Hey, Impede, can you read that? Can you read this, Impede? What does this say? What do you think this is here for? What do you think the channel name under the stream says, huh? Doesn't it say Suicidal Grind? Huh? It says Suicidal Grind for a reason, that's me! So that's what it is. And now it's got the Devil Soldier because I love Loudness. That's a song by Loudness and also an album by Loudness. But the song is, you know. But here we got another track from a 10th album, probably my best album I ever fucking create, because this is fucking... I mean, I might as well have been possessed. That's the best way to describe it. I must have been fucking possessed when I wrote this album, because it's so fucking good. And I say that very proudly, because these songs just came out fucking phenomenally. And the same for Forbidden Mind, but that was not as serious. This one's just so fucking good. It's actually my favorite album of the fucking year, because I'm just so happy with how it came out. So, I will say, thank you guys for coming out to the stream. Thank you guys for supporting the Suicidal Grind and listening to his music. And, here's the last song by Suicidal Grind himself on Paranormal Mind, his best album he'll ever record. Nothing, you can ignore the rest he does. If not, that's cool too. But here you go. Last song called Ouija.
the voice of the echo, descending to your soul's open. For now the what she owns come, and so shall the rise. As the world starts its final dawn, so does your soul as you get sun away. Say your prayers in our face. Wait it's too late, you are dead. Wait
Fun fact, if you actually listen there, after the last note of the solo, the noise after there is me screaming, yeah! So loud that it picked up on my pickup, on the guitar pickup, on the bridge pickup, or whatever it was. I think so. Yeah, I think so. Because I think I wasn't using the neck pickup for that guitar solo. That's how excited I was. I actually left it in, because you get to hear my genuine excitement in the song of just getting that solo. And it's my favorite solo I've ever done, in fact. Along with... Actually, I think that's my favorite guitar solos I've ever done. Ever. Dismembered Mind, off of the self-titled. Yeah, Dismembered Mind is off of the self-titled. The Angel of Death... The Angel of Death on the first album. Ouija, Demon Seed, and Scratched. Those are my top 5 solos, in my opinion, from my own solos. Oh yeah, and Forbidden Mind is probably in there instead of, Nah, just throw in Forbidden Mind as a little tie with Scratched. They're probably at the same level for me. But yeah, those in the entire album could really be in there, because I don't know, just nailed it. But thank you guys for coming out. We actually ended up going for 2 hours, and now I'm drunk as fuck. But look how much coke I got left. almost a whole 1.5 liter bottle left. So I'm gonna go drink some Coke to sober up, and I'm gonna try my best to drunkenly navigate for this Gogs and add my fucking album on there. I don't know if it's gonna work because they're pretty strict with their information, but if I just put on my laptop screen, because I use two screens, I have this screen and I have this screen. So I have two screens because I have a big screen here and the laptop screen. But yeah, I just add the album Paranormal Mind, and I might add Forbidden Mind some other time as well. But those are the only ones I'm actually doing myself. The other ones, someone else is gonna have to do it because I'm not dealing with all that BS. I already deal with enough BS adding my albums to Metal Archives. Trust me, I have to sit there and stare at song links just to get the information right. But yeah, thanks for coming out, and I'm gonna go try to sober up while adding it on this Gogs now, because, you know, it's nice to have it on there. But yeah, later, goddammit.